rather than there's a possibility of refusing it, refusing the permission to put a line in.
And refusing the road upgrade.
Yeah.
No, I mean, they're approaches under the Green Energy Act, and we have no ability to approve or deny them. However, we do have, that is our road allowance, and they are asking to do some improvements on our road allowance and to install a hydro line on our road allowance. Normally, Ontario Hydro is allowed to install any application on our road allowance, but this is a private development, and so in my opinion, they need to come before council because it's not Ontario Hydro and it's not a public utility that we might normally deal with in our road allowances. So those are the two things that are in front of council to deal with and for council's approval. The project itself, we have no ability to approve or refuse the project.
Or modify.
Okay.
Or modify.
Councillor Russell?
I'd like to thank you for coming in,
Yeah.
because we obviously all know that fact, right, that we were just talking about, and I'm glad you two decent individuals came and talked it over, because obviously you want something from us, but at least you're explaining it to us. We've had the opposite example, do you know that?
I know about
Did you know that?
Yes.
I saw that
Funny.
funny.
But anyways, your street, Sherrod, that you're talking about using the road allowance, I'll tell you as the councillor for Ward 7, that I had quite a few people suggest, as we were doing the renovations at the Legacy Center, that that would be obviously long-term, as bigger use, that would be a nice back entrance to. Okay, so just for all council's edification, it's nothing to do with this project, but that is the back door to the arena complex. So that there's a second way out, if you were looking at emergency planning, as well as access for having big events. It's just a thought for everybody. So. But anyways, Patty, through you, Mr. Mayor, Patty mentioned utilities normally get use of our roads. Any utility, right? Like you'd be talking, you need gas, for example. So when you're dealing with a private, would the normal thing be a site plan? Or do you use the Public Utilities Act? Or what is the vehicle that we can even talk to this issue about? Like what do we use?
The vehicle is council approval in principle to allow them to install the hydro line on their property. We can do easement. And that would be, in my opinion, the most appropriate form. It would be an easement in favor of them over our municipal road limits for that wire.
I think we need a report back on this and what's going on with the road, or what type of improvements you're talking about putting on the road, how you would design that, or what you're asking for, step-wise, or travel, or whatever types of vehicles are going to be in them, whether it's going to be kept open, that you have to have access to the winter, or all of those issues need to be addressed in some kind of report to council. Councilor Underwood, you said kind of question.
Well, I just want to say thank you very much for coming here and making the effort. Yes. And quite honestly, in my opinion, I constantly find it unreasonable. I do agree we need a bit more of a report, but there's nothing unreasonable. Somebody's on some land, it's something. Do it in a responsible manner. Thank you.
Councilor Russell.
I make a motion to ask for
Please.
a report to be able to answer the queries that the presentation presented us. Please give us some answers, please.
Moved by Councilor Russell, second by Councilor Ullman. Get a report back dealing with road issues, easement issues. Costs.
Yeah, no, that's, so, sorry, how would that work? Is that something that,
Talk with our road department, works department, and our, we'll decide where,
It would be me, and I will contact you.
thank you very much, yes.
okay?
Yes.
All questions, further questions?
Just one additional thing. I appreciate the fact that you carefully approached your neighbors, and I'm just interested in whether there's going to be support of this, and whether, as part of this report, whether it would be wise to actually approach the people in the area and ask them in a more formal sense what their perception is of it, whether it's happening. Simply because I
That would be up to the applicant if they want to do that under the planning and under the Green Energy Act. That's not a requirement.
Well, we have control over certain aspects, right? So we, you know, what
have a motion that this be, further report brought back. Question?
Will we have to maintain this, like, it's still,
That's,
will that go back?
it should be part of the report. Okay?
If I can just add, we would take on all maintenance for that, because we'd really be the only people using that road.
Sure. So maybe it's a lease agreement. No. All in favor of the motion, that we get a complete report. Carried, thank you. Thank you for coming in. We do appreciate you coming to council.
It's a report on how it's gonna be. Report on how. Yeah, that's right.
Item point one is, on page 32 of the agenda, OMSSA, Social Service Association, asking for a donation towards the Fall One Training Conference. This didn't meet the criteria of our grants. People apply for grants, so it's brought forth to the council. How does council wish to deal with it? Council Owen?
But which aspect of our grant, community grant, this is because this is a county-wide, right? It's a county-wide issue, but yeah, I mean, nevertheless, this is the Municipal Social Services Association. It is a Lambton County, Sarnia-based organization.
What we usually do for door prizes is
An hour of ice time. So,
an hour of ice time.
something like that.
How relevant is that to someone?
So, I'll move that.
Offer an hour of ice
Offer an
time
hour of ice time.
at the Legacy Center? or-
Legacy Center.
Okay. Seconder for that, Councilor Scott?
I'll second that, but could we add Lambton Shore Spins to that too?
Yeah, we have.
Hot item.
Oh.
Just give them an hour of ice time.
An hour of ice time is what the motion is. Okay. So are we at, I'm not clear on the motion, are we adding?
Well, I'll second what we just said.
Okay, so the hour of ice time is a door prize. All in favor of that? Carried, thank you. Correspondence from Pathways. We have a request here for rental fees. They're doing some speech work, and they're asking for us to waive the rental fees at the school. Deputy Mayor Day?
Yes, I'd actually like to move that we waive the residence for Pathways. It's an organization doing very, very effective things, and they keep trying to want to make advances in the Lambton Shores area and justify the fact that we pay a significant amount to the county for their assistance, so we have to facilitate that by giving them space.
Seconded by Councilor Underwood. Any further questions on that discussion? I understand the school board, there is some additional cost. Could you explain that?
There are some janitorial fees for opening and closing the room, but the school board has been approached to ask if they consider waiving this fee as well. This is wonderful comments.
Let's try and get the school department in on this for the other fees.
It's within the, if I can remember, it's within the school, it's 12:30 to 4.
Shouldn't be
Shouldn't be an issue.
No.
Should be open.
Shouldn't be.
We better ask.
Should be.
All in favor of that? That's carried. Thank you. 6.1 is the Friday, July the 15th, the minutes.
Received by.